to rank the Star Wars movies. As you can see here, I have 6 tiers here, ranging from the most abominable, kill it now, to the best, 11 out of 10, because that's totally scientifically accurate. We're going in, um, we are going in real world chronological timeline, so oldest release to newest release, and just rank them. So let's get it ranked. First one, New Hope. I mean, it's a classic. It's absolutely fantastic. It was ambitious for the time. It, along with the movie Jaws, it created blockbusters. Absolutely fantastic. It has aged a little bit, but not but it still holds up to this day. So I'm gonna put it in when that loads. I'm going to put in 10 out of 10. It's well deserving of the spot. Absolute classic. The sequel, Empire Strikes Back, absolutely takes everything up a notch. Takes that dial, cranks it up to 5 billion. Few sequels can dream of being this good. So I'm going to put in bottom tier. Just kidding. I'm going to put it in 11 out of 10. Absolutely. Many Star Wars fans would say it's the greatest Star Wars movie. It just took everything, made it bigger and better, and yeah. New Hope is great, but Empire Strikes Back is just better. It's a must-have for every top 10 greatest movies of all time list. Easy. Next up is Return of the Jedi. This movie is a little bit controversial for some fans. Many don't like it because of the Ewoks and the beginning scene. It's kind of a waste of time. Or I really like it. The beginning scene's awesome. I think the Ewoks are pretty great. They're cute and fuzzy. And the final lightsaber duel between Darth Vader and Luke, it's just absolutely, that carries the movie. And I want to put it in 11 out of 10 so bad, but I think because it does have weak points, I'll just put it in 10 out of 10. Now we get to the prequels. Many people do not like 2 out of 3 of these movies. Some don't like all of them. We're going to start up with the first one, Phantom Menace. It's a decent movie. I guess it's kind of underrated. I love all Star Wars by George Lucas. He just knows the world so well because he created it, and anything he produced I'd watch. But you gotta be real, man. It's a 5. It's not the best movie ever. Attack of the Clones is in the same boat. It's fun to watch, but it's still not that good. It's just pacing issues. I personally prefer the politics. I'm a geopolitical junkie. I know that's weird. I'm a big nerd, but that's just me. And CGI, don't really care about it. It's it looks good for its time. It was really good for its time, but it's aged pretty bad. So yeah, that's what I think about those 2 movies. The third one, on the other hand, this one might be my favorite movie of all time. I've been watching all the movies recently, but this one really stuck with me. I'm just gonna put it right there. Thank you. It's I know it has some flaws and it's a little bit weaker, but everything just hits so well. it's just so good. Like the politics is really good. Like you can rewatch it 10 times over and get a new line of dialogue you never noticed. The CGI holds up very well to this day. The music, the score is probably the best in the entire series. It has 5 lightsaber duels, all 5 of which are really good, especially Battle of the Heroes. And that song, oh sweet mama, that's probably my favorite song of all time as well. This movie just, it just hits all the sweet spots. I love this movie. Empire Strikes Back, I would admit, is probably a better movie. I just love Revenge of the Sith just far more. It's just my type of movie. Okay, yeah. Have what do you call this? Depression? This movie is nostalgic for me. It's the first Star Wars movie I saw in the theaters. I was a bit young for Revenge of the Sith, kind of like not born yet. So it's a bit nostalgic for me. It's basically New Hope all over again, but it does a lot of things well. So I'm going to put an 8 to 9 out of 10. Rogue One, that is a solid. I love Rogue One. But it has a pretty slow beginning, but like I'm tempted to put it in 10 out of 10, but like it's got to know its place. It's a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Oh, why do we have to end on bad notes? Okay, let's get this over with. So we have Last Jedi. It's probably the most hated Star Wars movie. Yeah, I can see that. Dialogue's really bad. The story's really bad. Half of it is just Rose and Finn, basically doing nothing. Like, they go on this mission to this casino and then it ends up not being fruitful in their quest at all. That's lovely. I'm going to put in a 1 out of 4 because it tries to be a good movie, but like in the end it just fails miserably, like Biden trying to walk upstairs. That's funny. Solo's a decent movie. I mean, it's just a fun action movie. Like it's your average B tier action movie that you just want to sit down when you have nothing else to do. But like, yeah, it does like mess with Solo's character a bit because he didn't really have a character arc until the OG trilogy, and this is before the OG trilogy. That kind of that kind of doesn't make sense. One thing that it's just a thing to notice is that the Darth Maul cameo, for a lot of nerds, that like makes sense because the Clone Wars, we know that Darth Maul survived. But I remember when my dad went to first watch it, and he was like, I don't get this Darth Maul cameo, and he didn't watch the prequels, so he didn't know. So if you're just gonna seal this cameo behind a 7-season TV show, that's a bit that's a bit weird. But it's a decent movie. It's not as good. I definitely watch Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones over this movie though, because it's fun, but like, yeah. And then we got the abomination of all of humanity. Kill it. Just kill it now. Like, I remember watching this with my cousins. The only thing I liked out of that entire thing was playing this arcade game called Blazing Angels. That was really fun. The movie, on the other hand, was an abomination. I was like, I was not at the age to tell if a movie was good or not at the time, and even then I could tell, like, yeah, this is a bit like not good. It's horrible. Like, Last Jedi tried to be a good movie and it failed. the Rise of Skywalker just is a cash grab, and like some cash grabs can be good, but this is a cash grab that's like sinking itself and like shooting itself in the head over and over and over and over again. It's horrible. Yeah, so that's sad, but at least we got these movies. At least we got these movies. Yeah, so that's my ranking of the Star Wars. Completely subjective. Tell me how you would rank them in the comments. Thank you, everybody, for the 4 subscribers who subscribed and those 15 people who watched the video the video that I released yesterday. If you like this video, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. If you don't want to, that's fine, but I'd prefer it if you subscribe. Yeah, and if there's anything you'd like me to do, just let me know. Have a good day.